So this guy has a very cool engine that he's using to develop a game, and it's even on Steam. This right here looks really good. Doesn't have that many reviews yet, but 63 is actually very good, considering it came out like literally a couple of days ago, and it's free, and it probably didn't do much advertising, right? Let's just watch the new Randy video and skip the C++ today. There's a new Randy video. Oh yeah, I think I saw it show up on YouTube for me, yeah. Green screen flickering is annoying. Yeah, I know, it is, but I can't change it right now. Stop complaining. It is how it is. So baby, yeah, I know. It is actually not even a green screen, guys. You're getting fooled. Is it with green screen or without? It's without green screen, but what I'm gonna do is I was thinking of getting something like this. A green screen that you can put on your chair. And then it will be like almost perfect. I tested it out with like a green cloth behind me and it was almost perfect. Super Saiyan glow spirit around Cakez. Maybe ask Spudgers what he does. He also removes the background without a green screen. Sure, but is he online right now? He probably isn't, right? No, he's not. He's not. It could also be like some settings, you know. And maybe like a perfect blank wall behind you, which I don't have. So I'll probably have to get one of these. This is a bit big, in my opinion. Yeah, it's also too expensive. It's Amazon.com, which relates to .com and not .de. But anyways, we'll just move on. You guys will get used to it. Yeah, hello there, man. Good morning. Is Insomnia made with OpenGL Cakez? Yes, it is. This is made with OpenGL. We were watching a video that I totally lost. Oh yeah, we were not watching a video, but we were looking at this. Game news. This is a Game Bytes January 2024. Game Bytes is our monthly series taking a peek at the world of game dev on GitHub, featuring game engines, updates, game jams details, open source games, mods, maps, and more. Game on. Very interesting stuff, you know. Okay, so we covered this. We have covered this, and then there seems to be this one and this one. This one seems to be very interesting. Yeah, we have seen this. This is another engine in C++. Yes, V is still going strong. The hit puzzle platformer where you can't jump but you can fly. You can flip gravity. Was released as a Flash game in 2010, ported to C++ in 2011, and open sourced in 2020. Check out the VV release notes on Steam. Is this game free? It costs money. How? Wow. Damn. This game is very popular. You see that? 5,000 positive reviews. That is a lot. It's really crazy. 20 minutes here. Yeah, we have to do some programming. I'll hurry up soon. But wow, very good game. What is this? Hyper Rogue is out. Hyper Rogue is a mind-stretching roguelike played on unfamiliar terrain, a hyperbolic plane. Instead of navigating a traditional two-dimensional grid, you'll traverse an Azure-like world where walking in straight lines will take you in unexpected directions. I think this game is too 5-hit for me. What the hell? Walking straight. You can't walk straight, can you? Hyper Rogue release announcement. What is this? This itch.io? This is a blog spot. Okay. He made Super Hexagon and Dice's Dungeons 2. Fun fact, VVV is the worst selling game. Is his worst selling game. He made Super Hexagon and Dice's Dungeons 2. Oh wow. So this guy... How many games has this guy made then? He's been making games for a long time. Terry? This guy right here, 4,500 followers. Dicey Dungeons. Very positive, 8,700. And he's a solo developer. Makes games. Creator of those games. Terry Cavend Games. Okay. Hello, thanks for checking out my site. It is a work in progress. Sorry. I wonder how long this has been work in progress. This website right here. It's probably been a long time, huh? Give me 1 second, guys. Give me 1 second. Let's see if this is a little better. Then it doesn't flicker as much. Maybe if I make this a bit brighter. This is really crazy. It's probably because of the microphone that it flickers that much there. Yeah, I'll figure out a better solution by tomorrow. What software do you use for background removal? So I can never use it because it sucks. Shut up, man. Stop complaining. Okay, I'll try something else. I can try something else. This will help. I know it's annoying, but you gotta like test out things, you know? Sometimes stuff works, sometimes it doesn't. Okay? I'm gonna build this thing here, and it's gonna work. Okay? Like this is what my wife bought me once, but I never used it because it's way too big. I can use it as a replacement until I get this other thing. Okay? You guys are just complaining too much, and it's triggering me. Fuck you. Good afternoon, Cakez in chat. What the fuck? Yeah, this is new technology, bro. I'm on the moon. Oops, I just hit the lamp. You can't see it, but I hit the lamp. Whoopsie. Alright, now I have this on. And now we just put a green screen here. Or I like a green cloth. For now. And then later on we'll replace it. With something better. I know how you usually do it. You put a lamp on the green screen, but I don't have a second lamp. So, yeah. Can you see my ass? No, you can't. Good. I don't want you to go around clipping my ass. Okay, I'm not that kind of streamer. Fuck. I guess it's fine, whatever. Doesn't need to be perfect. Alright, it's gonna be better now, guys. Okay? So you can shut up. Watch what will happen when I move this thing closer. Right? Now, it's gonna be almost perfect. See that? Shit. Now it shows the fucking green, doesn't it? Shows the fucking green sometimes. No difference? Wobble is a motherfucker. Same as before. Okay, I'll try. I'll get. Okay, fine. Okay, it was a failure. Okay, it was a failure. It didn't work out. I hate you guys. I was looking at these. You love us, don't lie. Let's write C++ background remover for our next project. Should I buy this? I'm not gonna have any money left, but much better. You were looking at these. This one right here would be, I guess, Tuesday. It's never gonna be perfect, but it could be like, it's a little bit... Yeah, whatever. I'll look at it off screen. Whatever. You know what? Whatever. Yeah, let's just continue looking at this. Anyways, this guy made a good game. Let's just not get distracted, you know. Let's not get distracted by chat. Okay, it's a little bit too... This is a little bit too complicated for me. Like his games. Or this game right here. Not this one. Cool, so this guy made a lot of games. Awesome. The last one is called Daggerfall Unity 1.0. Is that Unity? Daggerfall, wait. No, sorry. Daggerfall Unity is celebrating the big 1.0, declaring the project complete. Daggerfall Unity is the most complete re-implementation of the Elder Scrolls 2. Daggerfall, this game preservation project brings the classic action RPG out of DOS emulation to Windows. Huh. Engine Watch. Heaps is a game engine created by the original designer of the Hex language. Damn. Double 4 Games raises 15 million to drive video game development inflection with Godot engine. And they can't fucking fix scene errors. Awesome. Hello Haskas, good morning, man. Hope you're doing good, brother. The future perfect, thank you very much for following. Hi Cakez first, looks kind of fat today, but more importantly, did you guys manage to find Asen? Actually, Asen didn't answer me, I think. I asked Asen how he was. He didn't answer me. What happened with our boy Asen? I don't know, man. It's gone. RIP. Okay, so yeah, they can't fix scenes loading properly every time you start Godot. I wonder if I get this error right now. Oh god. How long have I been streaming for? How much time do I have left? 15 minutes. Maps, mods, tools and more. Godot operating system. Gadget, Godot operating system. Say hello to Godot OS. Your new go-to interface for a sleek, minimalistic desktop experience, and guess what? It's all crafted in the Godot engine. Dive into a world where you can effortlessly browse folders, edit text files, view images, and even including some gaming fun. But that's not all. This gem shines on the web too. While Godot OS is more of a playful experiment than a hardcore tech endeavor, it's a brilliant showcase of UI design prowess in Godot, offering a distraction-free and aesthetically pleasing environment. Plus, it's open source. We love that, right? But it says C++. Interesting. Dad, no other possibility if you did not answer? Stop saying that, man. I hope this was made by a fan and not by the Godot team, because we know what happened to Unity when they started to deviate. They stopped making good updates. Please. Like, I started to get into Godot recently and I want this to be good. Did they create Godot OS in Godot? Yeah, I don't know. That's a little weird. LDTK Level Design Toolkit is a 2D level editor and GameByte's favorite from Deep Night, the creator of Dead Cells and Nuclear Blaze. LDTK 1.5 introduces an array of new features, the most notable being our global search across layers, worlds, entities, custom fields. Okay. Oh, sorry. It's like a 2D engine or an engine for 2D games. Interesting, but it's open source. Oh, it's made in Hex. How do you call this? Is it Hexy? ScumVM. ScumVM is a game presentation project that re-implements games and engines to make it possible to revisit hundreds of classic adventure and role-playing titles. Oh wow, interesting. Damn. Game jams. Global Game Jam and 7 DRL Game Jam. Okay. Vertical video alert. Lol. H, it's pronounced like S. Sexy? There's no way it's called sexy. I think Hexy is supposed to be modern Lua. Awesome, this is a blog that features engines. Our engine is not there, but I guess it's fine. Okay, yeah, not sure what to do with my background. I guess I'll just stream like this and then decide what I'll do tomorrow. You guys get used to it. Anyways, let's do some coding. Wow, hello there, bro. Only 15 minutes, perfect length to fit in the new Randy video. No, we're gonna do coding. Oops. Blog that feature engine. 2 of the 20 entries were engines. It has a section engine. Nice way to reduce it. No background. What is this? I need them candles. I'm trying this out. I don't know how well this will work, but I need to try it out for a day. Alright, so on the C++ game, I want to fix another ability, which I thought could be Burning Trail. I would like to rename this to... I want to change it in a way that it drops Burning Ground when it impacts an enemy. You look good either way, bro. Glad you like it. Most people were complaining. Most people were fucking complaining bitches. You know? They were complaining. It's flickering. Yeah, I know. Addicted to them candles, man. I knew it. True. Right, let's give ourselves another ability here. Boom. Burning trail. Shoot an arrow. So, burning trail. I want this to change from burning trail to burning... I guess burning arrow? I guess we call it burning arrow. Do you use chroma key or just the background removal? I just use the background removal from NVIDIA. I don't have a chroma key. I can't do chroma key because my background is literally many different things. You know. Flamethrower. So first we gotta change a little bit of the names here. So that is a burning arrow. Let's just call it burning arrow. Burning arrow. I thought I renamed this. There we go. And then the ability name. Okay. Now that we have this, we need to change the icon as well to burning arrow. Very nice. Usage cost, we can figure that out later. And then we need to give it a radius, just like the stuff yesterday. Which means... Now the thing about this is that I think it's a little bit less... We'll see. Burning arrow, where do we have explosive arrow? Right here. We need to give it AoE. Base AoE. And then we also need to give it a base burn image. $120 plus level times 10. What lips do you use? Did you use? Hello there, Faustin. I'm using STB image to load PNG files, and I'm using FreeType to load TTF font files. And then I use OpenGL to do the graphics, and Windows API to open up Windows and stuff. Basically the Giga Chat stack. True, yeah, 100%. That's what I do. Okay, let me see. So we now have the burn DPS and burn DPS next level. Then we also need to give it a burn duration. Float burn duration. Or is it a burn duration really? Because I think the ability has a duration, right? Which should be 2.6 plus level times 0.4. We have a target stat, we do AoE, we also need to keep track of that. And for that we need to know... Let's just start with 16. This is start fire damage. So I suppose the ability impacts or does no damage. We'll have to see. It probably does impact damage. Making pancakes for luncheon. How freaking great am I, huh? Luncheon? What is that? Burn DPS, then we add that burn DPS and we add AoE. Sound like Germany? You mean me? Ah, yeah, I'm German. Mm-hmm. Yes, sir. Alright, so now we need to figure out this description. It's called burning trail description. This is gotta be arrow description. Alright, let's see. Shoot an arrow which leaves behind a trail of fire on impact. This should be red. Dealing. This is the cool thing about C++. Enemies inside the trail take fire damage. Enemies inside the trail take fire damage. Germany is known for the hub of IT. Is it true? Is known as the hub of IT. Is it true? Who is saying that? Wouldn't that be more like something that you can find in Silicon Valley? Wait, so the trail spawns when it impacts, or does it appears and then have a trail? It spawns when it impacts, leaves behind a trail of fire on impact. Enemies inside the trail take fire damage over time. So if you have pierce, you get 2 trails, yes. What do you think about Godot programmer who made the game in assembly? It's great. I mean, this is a crazy feat. It's definitely crazy, yeah. Germany is the worst internet connection country in Europe. Is this really true? I don't think so, man. Just my hello there from Czechia. Hello there, bro. Oh man, my neck kills me. Take fire damage over time, and then we do fire damage. Does the enemy leave the trail or the arrow? It just... well, a trail is... which leaves behind a pool of fire, I guess. Not a trail. It's more like more like a pool, yeah. Because I don't know how to do a trail, and a trail makes no sense. Think about it like this. If this guy shoots an enemy here, there would be a flame right here, and there would be a flame right here. These 2 flames right here make absolutely no sense to be existing Because they hit nothing. The enemies walk here. They don't walk here. They hit nothing. There's no point in having a trail. Thank you very much for following, Lorenzo. Alright, let's see what it does. The description. Let's hope it works first. Go to your skill tree and then take this tier 1. Which means we can get explosive arrow and then... Ah yeah, he doesn't have it trained yet, right? So now he should be able to give it. Alright, let's see here. Shoot a burning arrow which leaves behind a pool of fire. On impact, enemies inside the pool take fire damage over time. And so we probably want to do 2 things. Thank you very much, Goat, for following. Ja, aus der Tschechischen Republik. And then we do burn DPS next level as well. Hey, Phonix, thank you very much for following, man. I have to disagree. I like when the TDs reward for good unit placement. To do that in Bloons with units that pierce multiple targets. But that is where it begins, AQ. You are right. The skill still functions with pierce. Let me show you. For example, Burning Trail. Leaves behind a trail of fire every time it pierces as well. So for example, right, let's implement this. Activate ability. Thank you. Wait, this is update and draw projectiles. Guys, are you also so used to working that you don't know what to do when you have too much free time? I clean the house. Sturdy posts. I had that too for a long time when I wasn't working, but at the moment I clean the house. Nah, the opposite. Like, shouldn't you be busy cleaning your house when you don't have anything to do? I guess my shitter needs some cleaning. Yeah, right? Told you. See? So I definitely want to attack always. But I also want to leave a damaging area behind when I create a burning arrow. Oh wow, there's a lot of stuff in here, is there? Own ID, target components, all of those. Target components, huh? This would be projectile.target components. And then the position would be on the target position origin. The radius. Let's put this on 16 for now. Sprite ID. There's a burning. We'll have to think about that. Attack element is no longer needed. We can get rid of that. Then float DPS. I guess is also not needed. And duration is needed. We need to get the ability. Which I think we should get outside here. Should get this here. And then the time is something that we count up. So what I just did is I added a damaging area. Thank you very much for subscribing, brother. I really appreciate it. Thank you. Damaging areas. Dot add damaging area. Okay. And then we obviously also attack. Let's see what happens. I'm excited to see. Like, this is not done yet. Obviously, it doesn't say. Like, the damaging area has no. Ah, sprite ID. I don't know the sprite. Oh yeah, I wanted to find that burning arrow. Cakez, chat overlay is missing. Is that on purpose? Yes, it is on purpose. The reason why that is missing is because of this. It's because it's of space. Projectile type. This is what we have here. Active ability. Burning arrow. SM false. I deleted that. Okay. I know that I have an effect in assets, which I guess is burning or something. Skull burning. Animation burning. I think I have a burning animation. Let's see. Well, we get more cakes. Real is dead, I guess. I think we complained on Discord that it is way... I think we complained. I complained. Not you. I complained. Yeah. Which is true. It is in the way for the videos, unfortunately. And you don't really need it. It's great to have, but you don't really need it in videos. Where's my flaming enemy? Oh, it's gotta be in another texture, is it? Yeah. Which one is it? Oh, it doesn't say. Okay. I would think that it is in 2. Let's try 2. I'm looking for a flaming animation. Okay, so it's not here. Maybe here? No. It's also not this. Yeah. Then where is it? It's not here. I had one. Wait. Did I draw a small fire? It's not this. It's definitely not this. Or is it? No, it was bigger. Guys, if you see a burning animation, right? Let me know, please. Because I don't know where I put that. Eh? Am I blind? I'm not using this, right? Maybe I do. Nobody from here watches this video, so why would we complain? The video is just cuts and pasted from here. Yeah, of course. I mean, I turn my streams into YouTube videos. I try to do as much as I can. What the fuck is this? Well, of course. That's what you do. Because not everyone has the time to catch the streams every day, you know? So, like having a summary or something like that is very helpful to some people. Compare animation position in code and Atlas. True, yeah, actually I wasn't thinking about that. 512 and 300. So it is this. Right, I guess we'll use this animation burning. Explosion? Dude, how many explosions do I have? What the fuck? Okay. Nice. Now that we have the burning animation, why are you complaining? Eh? Ah, I see. It's called effect. Now that we have this burning animation, we can go. Green screen, wow. I mean, it's a scuffed green screen, but it works a little bit. I'm not moving much, but it flickers. So I'm still working on perfecting it. But yeah, it gives more space on the screen. And yeah, I'll try to make it better over time, but I think... Yeah, I think it's just better. Objectively better. For now, because I want to do YouTube videos out of my content a lot. Cakes with the green screen. Yeah. Alright, now that we know the sprite, it is sprite effect burning. I'm pretty sure I had a different effect, right? But okay, let's see if this damaging area gets animated or not. So what I just did is I updated the ability burning arrow to spawn a burning effect whenever it hits an enemy. So for example, let's get explosive arrow first, burning arrow. Whenever we can use the burning arrow, which it seems like it only needs a cooldown and has a duration of 3 seconds. It should deal fire damage. And then we can also get some pierce. This is the important one. Okay, what is the problem here? Oh, damage numbers. Okay, so it is doing damage numbers. Very sus, yeah. Very, very sus. I know that I shouldn't be equal. I shouldn't do equals 0. So we're gonna fix that. Deal AoE damage, yeah. It's dealing AoE damage in the circle. But I don't see an effect, unfortunately, here. It's not drawing that. Update and draw damaging area. Deal AoE damage. Oh, it's not drawing it. I see. It's just doing damage. So draw. Right. Which I guess is... Da, sprite ID. Da, position. And for now that's gotta be it. And then the damage number obviously shouldn't deal damage when it's 0. But also, how does it deal damage? Based on the damage here. So it's doing no damage, yes. We will fix that. Oh yeah, it's an assertion, huh? Okay guys, how long have I been going for? Shit, can I get one back here? God damn it, I can't. 25 minutes in C++. No, I mean... Been an hour, 17 minutes. Okay, I have to switch over to Godot. Shit, I used the wrong... Alright, let's see here. Thank you very much for following, Gumo. Alright, let's see. This is the ice. Which actually is really cool, I have to say. What a huge boost. Come on. I want this to be so slow so I can see it happening in slow motion. Now. Come on. Yeah? Oh. Huh. It's still adding too many... I see. It should only do these effects. If we are hitting something, I think. So we are inside. Yeah, I think we should do that. If hit type is hit type impact. For dots, we shouldn't do impact effects. So essentially what it's doing is it's creating a bunch of flaming effects here. And these as well. Which... which turns this into, like, it's too much, essentially. So we have to do it again. Like every second or every frame we create one of these effects, which is not what we want. We want this to only show the effect, like the burning flames on the bottom, and then we will make sure, by the way, we should maybe draw this dot render options. What? Transparent. We should maybe draw this transparent. We gave up Godot? No, we didn't give up Godot. Why would we do that? Draw sprite, list, initializer list. Render options, there we go. That's what we need. Okay, let's try this again. Now it should show us a burning trail, and then I will think about tomorrow how I can fix the thing doing actually doing damage. The corn wizard. You only have one file? I only have one file for game CPP, yeah. For the game. Boom. Okay. Now the burning trail. Awesome. Okay, so it creates a couple of flames on the ground. And it didn't pierce. Which is a little bit unfortunate because I didn't get the crossbow in time. So I forgot to get the crossbow, essentially. Ah, I see. He doesn't have enough range. Give me a second. I'm gonna give him more range. So he can pierce the target. Let's give him 100 range. Before we had 28. Let's keep that in mind so we don't miss that. Okay, let's see. We have to reload this. And now he should have... Shouldn't he have more range now? Wait, huh? Weird. I wonder why this doesn't update. Because I literally made it so that... Oh, I see. Only heroes can update. Alright. Now he has more range, and I actually... I guess I want to slow him down and then use Burning Trail. That would work together with Pierce. That would work very well. Can you rotate the sprite as it explodes? Not sure what you mean by that. No, I pressed the wrong button. Okay, come on, this time. Please work. Please. Please hit him, please. Oh, he missed. Oh, God damn it. God damn it. It works. See, there's 2 trails now. The trails really suck. I need to make better flames. They're not even animated or anything. But yeah, so I will spawn individual flames in a circle and then give those flames an animation. Or I do this the same way that... Where's this? This game does. Death must die. What they do for flames is this. They have this one flame wall and then they spawn this a bunch of times. I'm thinking about creating an animation like that. Or maybe we find one. We can use C++ in Godot? No, I was working on a C++ project. But yeah, that is all I do for the C++ game today. I started working on a new ability, the burning arrow, and we got decently far. I have to chunk out stuff today, otherwise I won't be able to get everything done. Next, I want to work on the tower defense, and today I want to work on upgrading the weapons. By the way, I think I should move here, right? Wonder why it doesn't move. Oh, I see. Okay. I can't believe it works now, Kappa. Although I think, as usual, of you, Cakes, always the first with first try fixes, Cake. What are you talking about, bro? What are you talking about? Okay, let's see. So for this game, then I guess I should do tower defense in Godot. Done. Then we change this as well. Tower defense in Godot. Save. Let me see here. I need to open the window real quick because this is getting out of hand. It's really fucking warm in here and I have no air. Oof. It's really bad. Okay. I know it's flickering a lot, but yeah. I can't really concentrate in such a room. You guys have this too? When you are in a room where there's a bunch of, I don't know, dead air, you can't concentrate at all. Okay. Today I want to give the tower the ability to upgrade weapons and to put them in these slots right here to the right. Inside of this. Did I update this, by the way? I hope I did. Do you live in a population heavy area with lots of CO2? I live in a city, so I guess yes. So yesterday we did a canvas layer and we added 2 sprites to it. And another 9 patch rect for the HP bar. The question is now... How do I get the weapons into the slots? And give them buttons that when I click them, they upgrade. Kannst du mir ein Stück geben?
Ja, soll ich Ihnen einen Teller packen?
Ja. Danke. Ja, auch ein bisschen schon. Ich habe noch nichts gegessen. I have never done this before with a canvas layer, so I have no idea how that would work. All I know is we have a tower, and the tower has a script, and in the tower script we have a bunch of upgrades for weapons. And that's everything. Gesundheit. Okay. Gesundheit. I can translate the German so hard. He said, go back to the kitchen. Hmm. I didn't eat anything yet today, so that is really good. Hmm. That together with the open window, that's nice. How do I put this into this? I have absolutely no idea. I have no idea how to do this. I love OOP when you use it right. Seeing developers practice OOP and dry makes me warm. What is dry? Cakez, just use OOP, bro. You can fix any problem with a little bit of OOP. Sure, bro. Don't repeat yourself? You mean me? Dry is an acronym for don't repeat yourself, bruh. Oh, I see. I see. Guys, did you know that melons cause a sore throat? Back to Godot, sus? What are you looking at, bro? This feels very good. I was on the verge of getting like...
Stars. My man.
Holy!
You for $7. Love your streams, man. Keep up the good work. 777 octodecillion 777.
Thank you, man. Appreciate it very much.
Sexdecillion 777 quindecillion 777 quatuordecillion 777.
Thank you very much, bro. What a huge support. You should have done $7.77. You missed the opportunity, bro.
77 decillion 777 nonillion 777 octillion 777 septillion 777.
Thank you very much. Yeah. Very nice.
77 quintillion 777 quadrillion 777 trillion 777 billion 777 million 777,777.
Remember when this message could be repeated 10 times in a row, guys? Oh yeah, that was great. Someone should donate for 2069. That would be so funny for me. No, man, don't get me wrong. I really appreciate it. 7 stars. Thank you so much. Yeah, I'm still thinking on how to add those descriptions to those buttons. I have an idea. Are you fucking kidding me, huh? Oh, ich habe nichts gehört. Sorry. Oh, I see. Ah, okay, yeah. Hi there. Stephen Prata C++ enough for newbie in Godot. I don't know what that means. Stephen Prata? What is that? What is Stephen Prata? Hey Zere, good morning. Hi. You're joining into a late stream. How's it going, bro? It's not my usual streaming time. Okay, guys. Let's begin. I have some ideas on how to do it. We'll just test it out, see if it works. So I'm gonna copy this upgrades array into both. And then we'll try to copy everything over that works. Arc height can be got, okay, we can get that from here. We want the attack delay to be in here, and then the target count is also something that we have here. Alright, now that we have the boulder, Cakes, I want my Gamba points back. Which Gamba points are we talking about? Gamba? I need some MonoGB experts. Maybe someone in chat can help Cap. MongoDB expert? Wait. MongoDB? Is that a real thing? Or is that a troll thing? The name is so funny in German, I know. Oh my god, this guy. Hey, listen, brother. You have no idea what this means in German. Okay, I should be a troll thing, but sadly no, it should be a troll thing. Oh, like, so they are changing black and white. And grandfather. But they're not changing that. Like, come on. Where's the line here? Like, this, there's no way. That makes absolutely no sense. Good morning, Cakes. Hey, good morning, Pikachu. Also, Master Slave. Yeah. It's George Mongoose. I'm sorry. Arc height, attack timer, attack delay, target count, cost, pearls. Throws a boulder. My god. Rolls a big boulder towards an enemy. There we go. And maybe this description is something that we only need once, and then we don't need an upgrade text, we just have a description. Well, this is really annoying right now, because this is so freaking huge. I cannot see the entire string, Maybe if we do backslash? We do comma? Does that work? It does. Awesome. Yeah, it's a bit annoying if we have two strings in one of those, in these, what is this called again? Guys, what is this called again? Dictionaries. They actually look like this. Upgrade text. Boom. And then we have, where's upgrade text after the damage? So after the instance, because we no longer use damage here. Upgrade text. Maybe we should put the upgrade text below the target type, before the upgrades array. Then both of them are in the same location. I think that's much better. Put this here. We don't need this anymore. Which means this is what it looks like right now. We have an upgrade text. Hurls a ball or fire towards an enemy. Prioritizes magic enemies. And then we can get rid of this as well. We have throws a big boulder towards an enemy. Prioritizes armored enemies. There we go. I was going to say mongoose is a stupid looking enemy. But then I searched what mongoose means in German, holy. Haha, yeah, it's crazy. So for us, it is, it's like, it's not a good word. That's why I asked, you know. Okay, good. Now that we have basically laid the groundwork, I guess we start with level 0. Level is equals to the index. So that would be this index array index here. Both of those. And now obviously we're gonna get errors. We can't take the damage anymore, and is that it? We can't use the attack delay of the weapon anymore. We need to take the weapon. And then look at the delay based on the upgrades. How about this? Upgrades on the index dot. That would be the level. Weapon dot level. So for example, the weapon has an upgrades array and the weapon has a level, and we index into the upgrades using the level, and then we have the attack delay. And we only do that for visible weapons. Next, we need to make sure that the attack delay... How about this? We do var attack delay is this stuff right here. Then we don't have to use this everywhere. Let's see. Attack delay is used down here as well. And then we also have to get the weapon damage, which is something we can only get based on the upgrades on the weapon.level.damage. Alright, let's see if this still works. It should still give us exactly the same thing. Hopefully, probably gives us a bug. Or not? Yeah, it gives us a bug because target count is not part of it. That's true. It complains about the target count, which is basically this. Tell me it works. If this works, it does. Cool. Now we need to build upgrades or upgrade icons. And I think I want to take the, for example, we have this boulder PNG here. And I don't fucking remember. How can I export this PNG file, guys? Or where is this PNG file saved if I open up my project for Godot, for this Godot project? Do you guys know that? Right click the folder in Godot and you can open it in the file Explorer. Okay. So for example, sprites. Open in file manager. Where do I do that? Expand folder. Ah, it's called file manager. Okay, thank you. Alright, so we need this boulder. And we need to turn that into a picture of how much is it? HP bar upgrade slots. How much do we have? 34 by 34. But the insides of this is 32 by 32. So 64 by 64 is what we have. If we actually, we can keep this like that. Yeah, that's very simple. Lol. I can just use the boulder PNG. For that. All right. Okay, so this is where it gets interesting. For those of you who want some context or need some context on what I'm doing, I'm trying to add an upgrade to the right here. And then basically I want to display an upgrade to the right. And I suppose every one of those has an upgrade icon, which is in this case just the boulder. Wow, that was magic. What was magic? Preload popped out. You can do control. So for example, if you have the mouse cursor here and you want to preload this sprite to do, you can hold down. How about we just select this one sprite? You can hold down control and then it gives you the on ready stuff as well. Or if you do it with this boulder, I hate how Godot defocuses this, but yeah, it gives you the preload if you hold down control. Alright, now that we have this PNG file, we need to place empty slots, I think. Or empty sprites in here. So the way I envision this working is we have this sprite 2D, which I guess is the weapon upgrades array, I guess. And then as childs of those we have, I guess, sprites. And they are all positioned. Oops. Where's the sprite? Is it here? They're all positioned in the middle, and I hope this will work. And if I give it a sprite like a boulder? Huh, okay, it does work. Can I please lock these? That's so annoying. Then we can get rid of this. And then we do control 1, 2, 3. We place those down. I'm probably misplacing them right now, but we will fix the positions later. Let's put a boulder on each of those and place them correctly. This one I think looks good enough. This one is a little bit in the wrong location. Alright, now that we have all of the... Didn't I just lock all of the trees? Wait, guys. Oh my god. So I have to select all of the trees and then lock them? Really? Okay. Don't slip, bend over. Okay. Let me get this. We can click on those sprites. I think this one is also misplaced. This, I think, is good enough. Okay, now that we have this, we get rid of all of those sprites in there. And now that we know that they are centered, we can give it a random selection out of our weapons. So for example, this is gonna be difficult. On the ready function, we go through the weapons and we need to get the canvas layer. Let's see. First we need to get that. Canvas layer. And so I know this. How do I get that? Weapon upgrades, I guess? Okay. Maybe we should call this weapon upgrades slots. And because this has children, which are sprites. For now. And then on ready, we pick a random weapon. Let me see if that works. Weapon, upgrade slots, dot pick random. No, dot get children. Dot pick random. Dot texture. I think. Wait, how about var? Sprite is this. Guys, how do we do a type again? Var colon sprite. No, wait. Var sprite colon sprite 2D is this, and then sprite dot texture. Why does it not give me IntelliSense for that? Properties, texture. Okay, so I know that it exists, whatever. Sprite, the texture is weapons dot pick random dot upgrade icon. Let's see if this works. Use Unity. Why would I use Unity, Hazard? Tell me. Give me a good reason why I should be using Unity. Tell me, bro. What about you suck on these nuts? Shut the fuck up, asshole. Yo, first message, use Unity. What about without any follow-up? And I'm the asshole cause Godot is a loser program. There is no loser program here, okay, bro? There is no loser program, okay? The only loser programs are the ones that... There are no loser programs. There are no loser programs. That made no sense. Okay, the only people that are losers are those that say that they are loser programs, okay? It doesn't matter how you fucking build your game, okay, man? The end result is the important part, okay? Cakez viewers. Ooh, did you just insult my viewers of being stupid? Use Unity because it weighs much more. Editor settings, completion, enable hints, so you can enable typed GDScript everywhere. Completion. Enable type hints. I think I have this. Let's see. Editor settings, right? How do I find the editor settings? Here. Completion. All right, let's see. Do I have to restart? And Rosimo, thank you very much for following, man. I mean, it doesn't change anything, but it's fine. Let's see what this looks like now. Oh, cool. You see the boulder here being on the right? Let me close the program. Now the boulder is up here. This is very important because now we want to pick a random slot. This is the first step. Now we need to be able to hover over this and turn this into an actual button. Oh my god, I don't know how to do that. Oh my god, well, I guess I'll just put invisible buttons there or something. If I remember trying to use a button with a texture and it didn't work very well. Retype the function ready. Yeah, I mean, I guess, okay. But that's not really what I wanted. But thank you. Why do I have 2 warnings, by the way? The local variable target counter is declared but never used in the block, if this is intended. The local variable A. I think we're already sorting properly. If hover icon is the same as icon. If hover do stuff. Can I check for hovering over textures? And what happens if I have a texture that is not assigned? Meep. Hello Ali. Instead of giving every variable type, GDScript can infer type of the variable if you do something like this. Var texture, some variable texture type. Okay. Upgrades. Usually people use texture button for this, but you are using sprites. You can check the signals of sprite. A sprite offers, maybe it has mouse entered and mouse exited. Probably not, right? It doesn't have those. So we need a textured button. Texture button. I don't like texture buttons. I think. I don't like them. Maybe I do. What if I add a texture to the button now? A normal texture? Okay. What happens? Yeah. Nothing? Okay. I mean, if we can duplicate this 4 times. And then a texture button. Which one did we assign here? Texture. Why is the soap bar purple? It's not a soap bar, bro. Textures. Okay, so we want to change the normal texture, right? So we go to .textures and .normal in the script. Delete related animation tracks? Yeah. I guess. Well, hello there, Randrox. Good morning. Okay, now that I have these buttons, I probably have to assign them differently in this loop, right? Instead of getting the sprite here, we have to get the children, pick a random one, and then do dot... I don't know. Whatever. Test is a texture button. What do we have? We have the texture 2D, texture disabled, focus hover, texture underscore normal. Okay. So we call this button or texture button. And then we do texture button. Texture underscore normal. Okay. Now I need to go into the inspector again and change all of those back to nothing. And where do I do this again? Oh, textures, yeah. Get rid of this. And this one. Alright, now when we start, it should show us only one boulder in a different location. Nice. Nice. We could have gotten unlucky. Why is it not picking a random texture, guys? Why is it not picking one of those? We could have gotten unlucky 3 times and it picked 1 out of 4 3 times to be top. But now it's gonna be something else, right? Okay, we just got unlucky. Oh. Imagine if I've gotten the top one again. One more time and I would be like, wait, is it bugged or not? It's too often at the top. Stop going to the... How about you use one of those at the bottom? Path of Exile would have been opened. Yeah, true, yeah. Why is it only using those at the top? There's no way. It's only using those two. Okay, why random? Well, the reason why random is because we will have many different upgrades. I think it's random here too. Guys, what is it called again? It's purposely fucking with your head now. Yeah, it is actually. Vex. Warcraft 3 Reforged Tower Defense. Which one were we looking at? Tower Survivors? Ah, this one, yeah. Okay, let's see here. This is, for example, the boulder in the weapon. I think he's getting some of the upgrades in different locations. Or every upgrade has its own location. Siege damage. This is a different one, for example. I want to see when the next boulder spawns. Now locations are entirely random for upgrades. They are. Okay. Yeah, so that is what I'm working on right now. Alright. Then we don't have to worry about that. Good. Which means we are now picking a random location. But we also need to make sure that if we hover the button, there needs to be... like a connection back to the weapon upgrade. So for example, if this button 2 references a weapon number 1 here, this weapon. We need to somehow reference this back. So for that would be weapon, button number 2 references weapon number 1. How do we get that back? It's the old version, by the way. The newest version has things like mana shield for defensive options. How do I reference this back? I'm only setting the sprite right now. Throw them into an array and use indexing to find the previous object in the array. Are you okay? Not as many P breaks as usual. Shut up, Inukai. I am okay, yes. I didn't drink much tea today. I didn't have time. I don't know. Like, what do you mean throw them in an array? So, for example, can you explain what the problem is? Well, okay, in the game I will have a bunch of weapons for the tower to shoot enemies, right? Let's start the game right now. The tower has a bunch of weapons, and you can see one of the weapons right here at the top, which is the boulder. Now there will be more than 4 weapons, and we are only focusing on the 4 slots at the top. So let's say I have 10 weapons. I want to choose 4 random weapons out of those 10 to fill in these 4 slots. I need a way to reference one of those 10 weapons back from whenever I click the button, so that I know, okay, so now that I have just upgraded this weapon or clicked this button, I need to upgrade that particular weapon. I have thought about a couple of solutions. For example, the button could have a child that, I don't know, we store a property in, or the button could have a script or something, I don't know. Don't make it random, dude. Seems like a hassle. We need to make it random. What about using a key value pair? Well, what would be the key? What would be the pair? What would be the key and what would be the value? What value does it add? The value that it adds is that you get random weapons, and you have to decide between the random weapons, and re-rolling the tower costs money. That's why. And so if you get weapons that you don't want to use, then you can re-roll the tower, but it costs money. It adds a little bit of randomness to the game, but not too much. It's gameplay, that's why. The key would be which texture button you filled. The value would be which weapon it is. Give each weapon an in-game ID and then filter them. Yeah, I mean, we already have a unique ID for each weapon. It's their array index. But where do I store that array index? For example, the way I connect these buttons is as follows. It would be so easy in C++, by the way, just pointing that out here. This is like a huge question mark here, however. For example, in the script, right? We can say, or how this works in the script is the following. We have texture button 1, we can click the node, and then we have a button pressed method. We can connect this to the tower. But then we have texture button, what if we call this texture button 1? Right. And then we disconnect this. How do we disconnect this? Or we call it texture, how do I disconnect this? Disconnect all, yes. We can get rid of this. Please tell me it's still disconnected. We do it again. Because I want this to be called texture button 1 pressed. If we press texture button 1, how about we do it like this? 0, 1. Then we can use it as in array indexes. 3. And we need to disconnect it again. Unfortunately, disconnect all. And that would be index 0, right? And we go through all of those. Button 1 pressed. And then button 2 pressed. And button 3 pressed. And now that we have those functions, we can have some sort of, I guess, two-dimensional array or list. Let's say the dictionary click texture button name, you will get the clicked weapon. Ah, so you mean I'm picking a random weapon and I'm assigning it. Now I have another question, though. Let's say I have weapons, right? My array of weapons is... Let's say this. We have a variable, weapons, which has 10 entries, right? How do I, like, give it 10 slots? How do I give it 10 slots? This is annoying. Weapons, colon. I don't know, never used GDScript. Array.resize. Does this give me 10 slots or does this put a 10 into the array? I think it puts a 10 into the array, right? Zero, 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 other than resize. So it would be 4. Or we can do null, 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 null. Right? Come on, how can I not fill this with null? This is just null references. Isn't this a reference to nodes? Could anyone who studies master degree in C# PM me incorrect type? Which type is it then? Array? It's an array, like array of what? Of nulls? Array, no to D. Ah, thank you, man. Kroll. Thank you, guys. Yeah, it's an array. Okay, I'm sorry. Okay, thank you, guys. Is null, but I want to have 4 nulls. Right, let's say we have this weapons array and we don't have nulls in here, but this is actually initialized. Now I need another variable of weapon indexes, which is an array of ints that has 4 zeros or -1s. By default. Okay. And now I want to pick. Now the big question that I have is the following question. I want to pick I want to pick I want to pick 4 unique weapons out of this. Let's say we have 8, not 7. Out of this array with 8 weapons. Green screen cakes. Yeah, I'm trying it, brother. I'm trying it. We'll see how it goes. How do I do that? I know that there's a pick random, right? Is there a way to pick 4? You need a list. Shuffle and slice. Oh, I can shuffle. No, I shouldn't do that. You can make a new array and add that by checking if array.has. Okay. Add all weapons to an array loop. 4, pick random, remove it. You could create a temporary variable that stores the items in the weapon array. Use the pick random method and add them and then remove them from the temporary array. Thing is, I don't have a temporary array. I actually have a dictionary here. And so I'm gonna pick one of the weapons from the dictionary, so I cannot change this. This is gonna be a const, actually. I can't do it, put it as a const because I need to change this variable here. But anything else in here can't be changed. So, var weapon pick random, texture button pressed connect function, weapon level +1. Done and done. Picked is weapons.shuffle.slice. Should do it. But what if I shuffle those? Does shuffle create a new array? Shuffles an array such that the items will have a random order. This method uses a global random number generator. Or we create a variable on the stack, weapons, but this is gonna be a reference then. It will reference the weapons. Does it matter though, if the weapons are shuffled? I think it's fine. I don't think slice works, bro. There is no slice. What's weapon indexes for? Weapon indexes is for the buttons, I guess. But I guess we can get those texture buttons here as... Weapon upgrades. You think I can do the following, man? Great. Texture button. Texture button 0. Array 1 4 like in Python.
Am I so out of touch? No.
Anonymous is gifting 1 sub.
Oh man, thank you. I appreciate it. Thank you very much, anonymous user. Appreciate the support. Thank you, man. Waiting for Godot? Oh, yeah. Hey, Cakez. Do you have any clue how to achieve smooth camera movement in pixel perfect settings with high definition UI in Godot 4.2? Did you cover that somewhere? No, I have no idea, unfortunately, but I can send you to someone who probably knows. Let me double check if they're online. Yes, they are. Since you're on YouTube, check out Jackie Codes. Not Jackie. Check out that name on YouTube. Asen is missing. Yeah, where's Asen? Guys. What happened to Asen? Very sad. Ah, wow, this hurts. So we can take those buttons and put them even in an array, right? Can I do this? Var buttons is oops. Why does it not do the last one as well? Does it not work? Ah. Okay, that works. Yeah, we are slowly constructing a cool array. And stuff that we can use. Now that we have those buttons, we can connect their on-click method, right? Like you told me before. Do you have all of the buttons already? When did you get children? When you did, you have all of the buttons. You connect. You're on ready the buttons array, not the variable. Yeah. Now that we have the buttons, and we should not call this buttons, by the way. That should be the weapon upgrade buttons. The weapon upgrade buttons. For every button here, we need to connect a random weapon. So I need to pick 4 random weapons and connect them to those buttons. And so I need to create a temporary array out of those weapons. Did you see Red's projects, Cakez? Awesome. Yeah, I'll check it out in a second. It's very nice. Thank you very much for linking it to me, Sturdy Post. But I'm currently like, I wanna fix this first, okay? Because I don't have much time today. That's why, you know, I really wanna take a look at those, but I really wanna finish this. You know, I'm a little bit pressed for time there, but yeah, no problem. I think it will be much better if that button, if button 1 is clicked, it always locks into array place of 1 of weapons. We can't, because we will have 10 weapons but only 4 buttons. There will be no... Yeah, we can't, unfortunately. Not that weapons like weapons assigned array. Oh, I see what you mean. So we basically shuffle the weapons. Where are we here? So basically we do weapons dot shuffle. We shuffle the weapons and then we do for every button they are on click. We do weapons on 0. This only works until a weapon reaches maximum level. And once the weapon reaches maximum level, we cannot give that weapon, or we cannot add that weapon anymore. Check if it's null. Now it will basically crash if I click the wrong weapon. But let's see if this works still. We just upgraded the fireball. Which means I can also upgrade the boulder 1 level. Now the boulder does more damage. But we also have a problem if I upgrade the weapon now 1 more time. We are indexing into 2. Which makes it out of bounds. Because the level of the weapon is out of bounds of the upgrades of the weapon. Because we only have 2. But we are a little bit further now. If it's null, then don't do anything empty. If the weapon, if it has a weapon, you upgrade it. Check if it's null. But that would be dumb, because then it means whenever I'm re-rolling weapons, check this as an option. Do you like Godot so far? Hello, by the way. Hello, Rust compiler. Do I like Godot so far? Yes, I do. It has some bugs, unfortunately, but otherwise I really like it. If there weren't as many bugs, then obviously it would be much better, but it's okay. I hope I can make and finish the game in it. What I like the most about Godot is the easy export. I can build to Windows in just 1 button click, and the build doesn't even take that long, and Godot itself is running very performant. So it starts very fast and closes very fast, as opposed to Unity. And it also builds the game very fast, which is also very important when you want to debug your game. I don't want to have to wait like 10 days for a game to compile, only to check one little thing, only to close it again and check one little thing again. Texture buttons. Weapon upgrade slots. Get children. Okay, we already have the weapons, and then we pick a random weapon for every button. Texture normal is the weapon upgrade icon, yeah, and then if it's pressed, we do plus equals 1. Yeah, we have this now. For every button we can connect to that. That's okay. Then we don't need to have the, you know, the connection in the code and hardcode that. But what if some of the weapons that we chose it's a bit wrong, you should select a new random weapon each loop, but the idea is there. But what if we already have selected, what if we have already selected the weapon? We want to select a random weapon every time. How do we do that? Any idea? Just move the variable weapon into the loop. Yeah, but we could pick the same weapon twice. That's the problem. I don't want to pick the same weapon twice. I want to pick unique weapons. Then you have to clone the weapons array and pop the index. That is a huge operation. It's a lot of memory copied over. Shuffling is also bad, in my opinion. We should just pick a random number and then I guess store that number. And is there a contains method? So contains. So for example, weapons don't contains. No. Dot. Can we check? Let's look. If we have a wow, what is that? If we have a variable, right? That is an index array. Okay, that is just an array of ints, right? And that has 4 slots, right? So by default it is -1, -1, -1, and -1. Okay. And then can we do index array dot contains has? Okay, we can do that. So we can do the following. We can do a I want to get a random, no wait, random int range from 0 to weapons dot size. Right, that would be an index. And then if the index array does not have this index, while it doesn't have this index, while it has this index, we generate a new index. From 0 to weapons Dot size. That's not good in theory. Why not? Why is that not good? Are you remaking Tangerine Defenders? No, I'm not remaking Tangerine Defenders, Jaden. I'm making a new game in Godot. You could run 0 like a million times. Yeah, I could potentially, but very unlikely. And shuffling an entire array of 10 weapons where every array has all of this data is much more inefficient than picking 4 random indexes and potentially picking the same index twice in a row, because all we have to do is generate a random number. Have you ever thought about becoming an adult diaper model for the Far Eastern market?
Shut the fuck up, you little fucking bitch, man. Talk about Godot, not about your stupid fucking wet dreams that you have at night, okay? Go away.
Okay, anyways, so, and then we do index array dot add. No. Oh man, like, oh man, like, assign, I guess. Not on index. On the index count, I guess, is index and then index count plus equals 1. Okay. That's what we do. Append adds to the end of the array. I don't want to append here. I want to keep the same array. And then every time, and yeah, so now that we have the index array done, right? We shouldn't call it index array because it's not an index array, it is the weapon indices array. Or we call it weapon indices, right? If the weapon indices already have the index. Sup, hello there, Menko, my man. Good morning. How's it going, man? Now that we have this, we can go in a for loop. Using this example right here, and I wish you would have given me code, but for texture button in texture buttons, for texture button in texture buttons. Now wait, these are weapon upgrade buttons, right? Then we do texture normal. Why can I not do this, by the way? And we need to do a for range, actually. We get the upgrade icon and then we do texture. Oh, I see. var texture button is a texture button is weapon upgrade buttons on I. Then we can do texture button dot texture normal and then texture button dot how did you call it? Pressed. Connect a function that is wondering how that works. There's no way this works. Because I'm inside of a function here. How should it access? How can it have access to this? There's no way. How will this work? I have a question, Kubila, yeah. I want to make the player face the mouse, but I need 30 degrees and upwards. Is there a vector way of solving this, or do I have to do trigonometry? Closures, bro? Closures, bro? This while loop is endless, by the way, because we only have 2 weapons, so we have to comment these out for now. Then it works. There's no way this will work. Yeah, on base index 2. It's using index 2. Eh? Ah, I see, it clicked twice. I see what happened here. We have those connected. We need to disconnect those signals. So disconnect all, yes. For every button. Is there a way to disconnect this? Disconnect all. Yes. It's really weird. Disconnect all. Wow. Like this oop stuff is... Alright, and then we can get rid of those. First attack. Area body entered body. Probably gone now. Right? What the fuck, good night, Cakez, a late stream. Hello there, Mr. Almeida, and I'm Emo. Good morning, guys. Hello. Good evening, sorry. Yeah... It is a late evening stream because I didn't have time to come on earlier and I didn't want to skip the day. So I told myself, you know what, just gonna go and come online late. I know that most people will watch something else because you're used to watching something else at this time, but yeah, it's better than no stream. And thank you, the only pork chop, for following. For some reason I don't get any notifications anymore.
Gotcha, bitch.
Or I'm just not hearing it, but thank you, man. Alright, the fireball is now upgraded, and we can also upgrade the boulder to deal 60 damage. Which means this works. Which means we can turn this into a function. And whenever I upgraded a button, or clicked on a button, we need to first check if weapon indices on I is greater than 0. Then we do all of this. If not, then we do nothing. We do weapons on I, we add a level, and we do weapon indices on I is -1. So we turn that back to a -1, and we also disassign the normal texture. So basically texture button dot texture normal is null. I'm pretty sure you have to do a reference here, right? It will be null. Let's see what happens. That worked flawlessly. Guys, how do I disassign a texture normal? How do I get rid of... How do I turn this empty? Oh, this is annoying. What is a texture normal even? It is a texture 2D. It's not setting it to null. Maybe it didn't save it properly. Let's try this again. You can try assigning a new texture without a texture. It didn't even upgrade them right now. It didn't connect this. Nothing is connected. So weapon indices on I is not all greater or equals. Yeah, okay, well we can do that. I was going to do that, but 10 is expensive. I think you shouldn't worry about 10, man. It doesn't go into the if check. It doesn't go in here. For some reason, weapon indices. Oh, I think weapon indices is reset or something. So we need to make this global. I think the reason why it doesn't work is because it's not global. Just setting it to null should work though. Print something and check if it's connected or not. It's not doing it. I wonder if it's this if check here. Let's see what happens. Yeah. Now it does work. So this if check for some reason is destroying it. What is I? Well, this is what I think is weird. It seems to store something here or not. Like it's an index into this. I'm not changing weapon indices. Isn't it index -1? Isn't it -1? Greater or equals to -1. No, it needs to be greater than -1. Because -1 is the invalid index. There is no -1 index. What's the value of it? Is it an integer? Yeah, sure. I mean, indices, yeah. I guess we can just check what's in there when we click. Then we'll see. Debug printed. I'm assigning the index here though. What do you compare? Apples and pear? No. I'm comparing your mom. to some other chatter's mom from the night before. And I'm writing down how good it was. That's what we're doing here, bro. I get it now. Is there a way to make a do while loop? I need a do while loop. It doesn't go into this while loop, therefore it never fills the weapon indices because it doesn't have this index yet. So I guess while edx count is less than weapons dot size. That was the correct if check. Yep, my mom is not equal to weapon indices. Why not start array out to 0? There we go. Awesome. Now it works. What we have now is essentially upgrading weapons in a kind of scuffed way, but we can click the other buttons and nothing happens, which means we can turn this, all of this right here, into a function. Func reroll. We put all of this in here. And now, when do we re-roll? I guess in the beginning? Why can I not type re-roll? Why do I always type re-roll? Re-roll. There we go. So on ready, we re-roll once. And then after that, we always re-roll. But the re-rolling this while loop needs to have another condition. We cannot add the index if the weapon, if weapons on index dot level is less than weapons on index dot upgrades dot size. So essentially, a weapon that cannot be updated because it has no more upgrades shouldn't appear in the list, if that makes sense. Wait, this needs to be a colon here. And so we only add the weapon to it if we can upgrade it. If not, then we still index counts +1, because if we can't upgrade it, then we just got unlucky and the tile is empty, or the button is going to be empty. And then we only set the onPressed, or we only connect a new onPressed method if the weapon indices on I is greater or equal to 0. I know I have this twice in here, but right now my brain doesn't function enough to know if this is correct or not. Or to make this better. I know it's probably correct, but I don't know how to make it better. So essentially, if we never assign the weapon here, then we cannot make, or then we cannot give it a texture and a onPressed method. Which means, oops. We're just gonna leave it empty. You can have a timer node that when it expires it re-rolls. Yeah, I'll probably just put a timer here because it's just a float value that we have to count up. But yeah, I guess I could use a timer node right now. Okay, how do I do a timer node? I want to test the re-rolling feature, but with one more upgrade here. Oopsie, sorry. Copy. One more upgrade. Instead of 120 damage, we do 140. And the attack delay is also 2.2. And then it costs, I guess, 600. Now the fireball. And I also want to quickly create a picture for the fireball so we have different sprites. Fireball. It's a little bit small, but whatever. Now we're gonna make this bigger probably, but for now that's fine. Fireball. Let's put this in Godot. Assets, Godot. Fireball, and then export that as well. Can put this into Godot. Yeah, sprites. Where's the fireball? Right here, and then instead of using the boulder, we do fireball. Nice. What did I call the other one though? Uh-oh. Oh no. I accidentally have overwritten the fireball. Oh no. How shit. Oh no. How do I get that fireball back, guys? Does anyone know how to get Control Z on the picture? I tried. Undo, I did, but undo is only undoing the connection from the texture buttons here, the signals. Look, I click on the fireball, I do Control Z, it changes the signal pressed. Not code, I'm clicking on the fireball, bro. You're in the main picture? Oh, you mean here? No, it still does that. On the picture, press the spot. What do you mean press the spot? In the bin? Here. Guys, it is still going here. Can you not see that? I click on this and it's changing focus here. It doesn't do that. See that? On the picture application. What do you mean picture application, bro? Oh, you mean here. You mean here? Yeah, okay. I see. Recycle bin? No, it didn't get over. Shut the fuck up! It didn't get overwritten. It did not get overwritten. We still have it. It got overwritten, didn't it?
Gotcha, bitch.
We overwrote it. Oh no. Oh, I know how to get it. I know how to get it. Ha. Ah, fuck off, you little bitch! Was someone like doing the car horn? GitHub. We have it on GitHub. We have this repository on GitHub, man. Oh wow, Celeste Clone has 19 stars. Really cool. And someone forked my repository last week. Very nice. Awesome. Where's my repository? Tower defense. There we go. You see that? And we can use this with the... Oh. File manager, where's that? Assets, sprites. Okay. Gotta be here, right? Awesome. Where's the fireball? Oh, yes. We just need to download this again. Fireball PNG. Cool. Okay, thank God. Do we call this fireball icon? And then we get this back. No. F2. No. F2, bro. Over here, and hopefully we can just import this again. And it just works. Please. It still works, guys. It still works. My man Andrew Nuns, good morning. Good evening. How's it going, man? Okay, now we can import the fireball icon and then give the fireball icon to the tower. Fireball icon. There we go. Okay, does our code work? That looks good. The question is now, does it work? I want to do a timer node. Guys, how do I do a timer node? Who told me to use one? You can have a timer node. So Zazel, do you know how to do that? And also, where do I put the timer node? Below the tower? Also, why would I put a timer? Let's see, how does that work? Inspector, idle, process call. Yeah, like you would want it to be in the tree in which the scene... Which it is in a scene all the time, I guess. Or you can do it in timer node, add it to the tree, then use signal timeout. And then I connect to that signal timeout to the tower, I guess. On timer timeout, I see now. So that would be the reroll timer, huh? Let's disconnect this again. The reason why I'm disconnecting this is because I want to rename that to reroll timer. Right? And then we do that again. On reroll timer, timeout on the tower. When we have a reroll timer, then I want to reroll with an underscore. There we go. There we go. Okay, let's see. Oh yeah, I need to also have a timer, timeout or something, right? How long? Wait time 1 second. Oh wow, it goes up very high. How many seconds? Let's do every 5 seconds for now. Let's see what happens. Of course. Reroll ready. Did you start the timer? Now I'm assuming that the timer just works. Like, why would I have to manually start the timer when it just works? Isn't that a little odd? Auto start bull. Alright, let's see here. If the weapons on the index, which we don't have, so I guess if the level of the weapon and we can add it, otherwise we don't. Okay. Let's do that again. There's an auto start timer. Oh, look at that. We have, wow, that's very bad. That's not in the middle. What the fuck? How's that not in the middle? That looks like in the middle for me. Cakez, game engines have the tendency when rolling random numbers in the same frame or to generate the same pattern. So it might look random, but it will have the same pattern every time. Like rock, then fire, etc. So it's best to roll once per frame, decide according to that. Wait, game engines have the tendency when rolling random numbers in the same frame to generate the same pattern. So basically we need to seed, is what you're saying. Shouldn't it re-roll now? Oh, we didn't start the timer, of course. Start, local, on start. This one here. Local to, no, that's local to scene, sorry. One shot, auto start, okay. Cakez, green screen, boy. Hey, resist, my man. Yes, I'm trying out the green screenage. We'll see in a couple of days how it goes. Alright, I'm waiting for this to swap. I'm waiting. It's gotta swap sometime, right? Swap. Come on. Come on, bro. Swap. Did you link the signal? Yeah, I did. I'm just gonna drop down the timer to 2. They don't swap. They are not swapping. Okay, I'm dropping down the timer to 1. How are you? I'm good. How about you, man? It's not the game, it's not game specific, game engine specific. That random function, if ran instantly again and again and again, generates a pattern. I know that, yeah. But you can seed the random number generator to generate you a random number based on that seed. So for example, if I seed with a certain number and then generate my first random number, that first number will always be the same based on that seed. So if I store the seed and then generate a number, I can make sure, yeah. So I know about that. And so, but if we use the time of the, if we use the time since basically we start counting time in, or the clock time, not the clock time, but the, I don't know what exactly this is, but it's like a tick count for every computer. RDTSC. It returns the current value of the timestamp counter TSC, which is an in CPU 64-bit counter that usually increases at a constant speed close to the CPU frequency. So we can use this value right here This is what I use in C++. I do it in code. Last time I tried, it was really confusing. You mean the timer nodes? It doesn't seem to invoke the function, to be honest. Let's see. Reroll should be reroll. So it does reroll. Oh, I think what happens is the following. I need to clear the array. This is in C#. Wait to signal get 3. Create timer, timeout. No, it does work. It does work, but the reroll should have done the following. Is this a reference? Probably. We need to reset the array as well whenever we reroll. Alrighty, mate. Good luck. Okay, now it should reroll. Come on, man. Why is it always putting the boulder on top? You shouldn't do that. Especially when I do this. You shouldn't give me the boulder anymore because the boulder cannot have an index. Why is it giving me that on reroll? And why is it always putting the boulder first? That shouldn't happen either. Nice game, dude. Thank you, Ma. It's currently a little bit buggy because we are doing something new.
Gotcha, bitch.
I wonder why it's always generating the same index here. There's no way. Thank you very much for following. Yes, it really is butter. Oh man, that makes me so fucking hungry. I have no idea. I have not eaten anything good. I only ate some fucking stupid not vegetables. Fruits, man. Oh. If you're using the global RNG in Godot, you can just call randomize to generate a random seed. Guys, does this random range depend on a time or something in which the frame, in which we call it during a frame or something? It doesn't work, this random range. What is this? It always gives me the same index every time. Look, watch. Print index to see if it's randomizing. Okay, yeah, we'll do that. Zero, zero, zero. Okay, 1, 1, 0, 0, 0, 1. Oh. So what is the problem here? I know what the problem is. No, I know what it is. This is the weapon index. And then we do weapons on weapon index. Over here. And we don't need this anymore. Because we do this here already, I think. I think I need this double. I think I need to have this double check here. Wait, so if this is the case, then we do that. If not, can I do texture button? No, we always need the texture button. Oh, I pressed top or not bottom. Shit, I pressed the wrong button. I keep pressing the wrong keys. The button, we need to do texture button. Dot. Texture normal. No, that doesn't make it doesn't matter. Dot pressed. Or do we get rid of the pressed here? Can we do null? Does that work? No? How do I connect nothing? Pressed is just an event. Disconnect. Disconnect. But I don't have the function here. Like I just want to set the function to null. To nothing. Oh man, that's a bit annoying, but I guess, okay, so we do var function is this. Rest function is this. Just pass, function pass, then it will be a blank function. Okay, fine. We'll do it like that. Yeah, we connect a blank function. Okay, disconnect. I'm gonna put a disconnect function. Goodness. Yeah, we disconnect the function here. If we have that, and then we don't need this if check here. Which means get this back. We get rid of the texture. Everything in here. It's a little bit complicated. And thank you very much, Dev Grayson, for following. There's also a get incoming connections, which you can probably loop through and disconnect. You can have multiple connections, so setting it to pass just adds another instead of replacing it. Oh, I see. Yeah, that's bad. No, I want to literally disconnect the function. I want to connect and disconnect it. No, then we do it like this. Var button or pressed function is this. And then we connect the pressed function. But we can't disconnect ourselves. And disconnect them all? How do I disconnect all of them? I think you can loop over and disconnect them all. Oh man. What an annoying thing. Can I loop over this while I clicked it? So I pressed the function and I can say texture button dot get incoming connections. What is this even? An array of dictionary. Oh god. Or function in the connections. I guess texture button dot disconnect function dot pressed function dot callable. Function dot callable. Oh god. Okay. This is a crazy function. Holy shit. Crazy function. Disconnect yourself after pressing the button, lol. After pressing. Okay. Ja. Lol. Why is this complaining now? Function. Still doesn't know he spelled it wrong. Oh, I see. Yeah. Okay. I think now weapon index. Let me see. Weapons. Yeah. Weapon index. There we go. Need to level up the correct weapon. Alright, there is no way that this works. Oh, it switches the... It shouldn't do it. It shouldn't do that. It shouldn't give me the boulder twice, guys. It shouldn't do this. Why can it give me the boulder twice when it already contains... Wait. God. Okay, so the reroll function clears everything to -1. Then it generates a random index. We don't need to do that here because we can do that here. We generate a random index. And then we check whether the weapon can be used. If not, we skip it. And we go to the next random range. And we need to make sure that... Oh, we need to check if it's not the same. If it's not the same, we need to fill it with a different one. God, is that annoying? We need to have this weapon indices.has. We need to look at the index. This is the chunk function. We need to look at this. If we already have this index in there, we don't want to add it in again. There are no random functions to select n elements from a list. No. Unfortunately not, so we have to make sure that this one right here is in there. How about this? If weapon indices dot has edx, then continue. That's it. So basically we check, is it already part? Okay, check for the next. I wonder if it's an endless loop now. No, it's not. Cool, now they swap. Which means we can now start leveling up. So. Index 7? How? How do you get into an index 7? How is it turning level into 7? What the fuck? Huh? How many functions did it connect? It connected nothing. Lol? Oh, I know how. I understand now. So we need to do this every time we connect the new function. So here. When we set the texture, we also need to get a new function here. No, wait. We want to disconnect all of the functions here. This is very important. Okay. Oops. All right. Let's see. Now it should only be one function. Really? Guys, it is not disconnecting the functions. It is not disconnecting the functions. It is calling this 4 times. There are 4 functions connected to this button, meaning it is leveling this up 4 fucking times. What is this? Whenever I click this, it's doing it 4 times. Watch. I set the timer of this reroll timer, right? I set this to, let's say, 5 seconds. Okay, we start. Index count plus equals 1 and reset it. Click. It works, right? It's gonna reroll in a second. It shouldn't even give me the boulder. Because I don't have an upgrade. This is one of those problems that you don't want to have 3 hours into programming. It makes no sense. It makes no sense. No. Look, okay, how about this? I can prove to you that it doesn't work by waiting for 1 reroll. That is the first bug. I don't know if it re-rolled, but it should have. See how it sets it index to 3? It takes the level 0 and increments it by 2 times. I think connect signals outside of the for loop. I don't think it has to do with the for loop. Where is this? We go through all of the buttons once. And we only connect the function if we can connect it. Right? And we disconnect all of the functions, which they don't seem to be disconnected. This doesn't seem to do anything. Or maybe I'm wrong, but it doesn't seem to do anything. Ah, fuck, F5 is not continue. Okay, let's see here. In the next reroll. Oh, it does disconnect the function. Print the number of incoming connections. And I guess we can do that, yeah. And if it doesn't, then how? 1, 2, yeah, you see how it keeps growing? Also printed after disconnect. 2. It has 2 connections. Also printed after disconnect to see if it works. But it should have 1 connection, not 2. 2 is already wrong. So that should be 0, right? In this, when we print this here, it should be 0. Okay, so this disconnect bullshit doesn't work. Can't we just assign a different function? Why do we have to add a function? Can't we just assign one? Like, for example, .pressed is equals to a function? Pressed has get connections too. Maybe it's better to use that. Oh, I see. Get connections. You mean that? Instead of the other one. Could be. Get connections dot pressed dot disconnect. Let's see. It's still giving us 1. This is such a fucking stupid ass. Wait, no, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. You know what? I'm done. I'm done. I'm done. I'm done. This is dumb. And I'm not gonna partake in this bullshit not OpenGL, programming shit anymore. I'm not doing it. What we're doing is the following. We click on this, we create a pressed signal, and we hardcode this shit. Because then that works. I don't want to deal with this anymore. It's annoying. I hate it. It's dumb. We're just not gonna connect anything. We'll just do pressed. And then we have 0 here, and we take this code and duplicate it. Who cares? Or we supply it a index. Viertel nach 5. One second, guys. Give me a sec. We're gonna create a function here. that is called press something. I don't know, something that takes in a weapon index. Is that a var or something? Int? And then we put this here. Not a weapon index, but I guess an index. Upgrade weapon using an index. That's what it's using. Oh, do you have to prefix this with underscore every time? Is that how it works? Or is it this var index? There we go. If you do it that way, you need the global variables for the stuff. Yeah, we already have weapons as globals and weapon indices. Oh, and we don't have the texture button. But I guess we'll put it here. Oh man, we don't have that button. We do have that button. We have... Our texture button is... Texture buttons... No, weapon upgrades buttons on 0. Index int. Okay. Yeah, I'm done. You know, guys, I'm literally done. I'm sorry, but this is stupid. It keeps generating new connections and it just doesn't behave the way in which it should behave, you know. So we'll just call upgrade weapon. Does it have to be an underscore? No, let's just keep it underscore, whatever. Upgrade weapon, 0. It's just a global standard for Godot, 0. Okay. We'll do 3 here, then 2. 2 and 1. And replace the pass with one of these here. And all we have to check if the index is less than weapons. What size? Oh, wait. If the weapon index is greater than or greater or equals to 0, then we increase the level of the weapon and do that. And whenever we press the button, we also do texture button dot pressed, or was it sprite underscore pressed is null, right? I just have to duplicate it a little bit, but who cares, right? If this shit doesn't work, then we don't do any connection and disconnection. Let's see. Pressed function, go away. Texture button. Texture normal. I see. It's called texture normal. Okay. Okay. Then we don't do any of this. And we just set the indices, the reroll ones, and we should be good. I must have missed something, but... Oh, nice. It doesn't set any sprites. I forgot. We need to at least set the sprites on those. And we need the texture index as well. a weapon index, which I guess we get here. There we go. Okay, now it's gonna work. Right? I want them to swap every 5 seconds. Oh, and it just works. In 5 seconds it's gonna re-roll. It shouldn't give me the boulder. It should not give me the boulder. There's still an issue with the boulder. It should not do that. Why is it doing this? Whenever it's re-rolling, it's not picking the correct index. Let's see. Hey, yo, Mr. Streamer. Hello there. Difficult name, bro. How do I say your name? Obka? Obka? Oh, God. I guess the boulder is now level 1. And we have 2 entries. I see. So we have level 1. I see. Borka. Okay, thank you, man. It's a Russian name. I see. That's very difficult to see, man. Holy. Okay, I know what the problem is. When the weapon level is 1, we're indexing into... So we have to check whether... When we reroll, we have to check whether the level of the weapon... +1 is still less than the size of the upgrades. Or we do level if it's this less than or equals. No, wait, that's bad. +1 has to be less. There we go. Now we upgraded the boulder. And it should only give me the... The boulder doesn't do... How much damage does the boulder do? 100? 60? Okay, it's upgraded. I want this to swap to the top once. To see if it actually works. Please, come on, swap to the top. Give me the good roll. It shows me 2 fireballs. Are you fucking kidding me? There we go. Alright, we might not have upgraded the weapon, therefore we need to set the texture to 0. Upgrade the stone, and then let's see what happens. Awesome! You see that? Now the fireball can be in location 1 or in location 2. Which means we can also upgrade it. And then the next time it appears, we can upgrade it again, and now it shouldn't give us anything anymore. And we now have a fireball that shoots quite fast. It deals 140 damage. Oh, this is awesome. We can now upgrade weapons through the UI. Yeah. Very good. Very well done. Yeah, indeed. How long did that take us? 4 hours. Okay. Awesome. The Godot struggles are real. Well, if you're doing something new, then usually, yeah. But now we have a cool... We still need to access the timer. So I don't really think that this reroll timer, by the way, is useful. If anything, it's more annoying soon, but we'll keep it for now that I know how a timer works. But we'll get into that later. Now I want to do the following. I want to turn those two shapes off. The collision shapes. Actually, I had a cool idea yesterday. Guys, what if, and let me save the progress first before we do any changes. Tower defense. Where is tower defense? It's gotta be here somewhere, right? Yeah. Okay. I have a cool idea. Now that we have pushed, we can basically destroy this. What if... Go eat something, Cakes? Soon. What if... Watch. We have this canvas modulate, right? Which I turned off. And the point light, right? And this is really annoying. Like all of those trees being locked. Is there a way for me to not see this? Holy shit. Is there like, oh my god. Anyways, now this is annoying. Okay, give me a second, guys. I'm just unlocking them. Under view maybe on the bar. Oh, thank you. Oh my god. Thank you very much. Okay, so the idea was the following. What if... Let's get rid of those two. Those collision shapes. What if we only have one shape? Right here. And that can grow in size. And we start out with a size like this, right? Very small size. But the catch is the following. The point light reflects that size. See that? Now, obviously, it's a little bit off center, right? We'll have to work on that. Move this like, move this a little bit Just a little bit to the left. Right. And then as this grows, where is it? Yeah, as this grows, the point light also grows. Right? And so it's like basically we can invest globally into attack range, and that investment gives us more attack range to all our weapons. Not only one weapon has vision, yeah, it gives us vision. Exactly. Seems like a good idea. It's also a very, I think it is a, how do we say that? It is a, anyways. Holy shit. Yeah. Pork champion. Does it make it less of a clone of your Warcraft game? Unique? Yeah, that's true. Yeah, it makes it more unique than the Warcraft clone. Exactly. You, sir, are 100% right. 100%. Yes. Okay, so let me see here, guys. Let's look at the timer here, right? We have 7:33. It is Saturday. I programmed for about 4 hours. There we go. Right, we'll think about that. That would be a cool idea. We just have to find a connection between the light source and the collider, which is also a cool idea because when we have colliding enemies with one collider, we only get the list once and we sort it for every weapon. It would be cool if this weapon shop worked like in Auto Battlers, where you can purchase, shop, reroll, and would fill the entire shop with random projectiles, and each weapon gets assigned a few group tags. If you get multiple weapons with the same tags, the tower would get buffs associated with this tag. It would make the game interesting, multiple possibilities. But isn't it like that already? We will have a reroll button. The reroll button will be like, I'm stupid, I moved it. But essentially, what if I move this? I hope all of the buttons move with this, right? So these will be with the weapons. And then the other upgrades, oops. The other upgrades will be below here, and then we have a reroll button, a special one at the bottom. I thought it was on cooldown. On cooldown or for money. Yeah. Exactly. What's up, new game? Hey, Programmer Jeff, my man, good morning. Yes, we are making a game in Godot in 30 days. And did I have this on stream the entire time or not? Probably not. Yeah, today actually, guys, is day 9 out of 30. I didn't put it on stream, but it's up there now. It's up there. What do you think about the tags idea? I don't understand the tags idea, so I have no opinion. I have no clue, man. We have one problem. Unfortunately, we have one problem, guys. Please tell me I can do that. Please let me know. Please tell me I can do that. Please tell me I can do this. I'm probably going to move these weapon upgrades here in a double list at the bottom. Why do I want to do this? There's a very simple reason for that. It's for the player. Think about it, guys. How do you like you moving your mouse? Tell me. Think about it very hard. How do you move your mouse in game? What do you like more? Which motion do you like more? The upwards or downwards motion? Or the left or right motion? Which one is easier for you? This motion or this motion? Left, right. 100%. Yep. And so it would be a mistake, a UI mistake, to let the player move up and down to check for upgrades. You move left and right, so you give him this option right here. We have to transition it like that, or we have to do it like that. Which is still fine. The game can still be centered. It's okay. And hotkeys, so there's no need to move the mouse. Yeah, hotkeys would be something that we need to add into the document. Yep. UI. We didn't fill out the entire document yet, so hotkeys for the upgrades and reroll. Yes, design for Godot game. Very good idea. Yeah, it's pretty much unique to the Auto Battler game. Well, if you can explain it to me again, then that would be great. But I don't know what exactly you mean with that. Huh, very interesting. Let me check something. Wanna check something right now. It seems like everyone is playing Pale World, huh? Okay, guys. AQ, if you want to explain it to me, maybe in Discord or something, I'm happy, or I'll gladly read it. But Pal, not Pale. Okay, Pal World. We'll continue with this tomorrow. Okay, guys? Let me see if I can send you over to, let's say, Lana Lux. There's someone else? No, there's not that many online, actually. Guys, we had a good run today. Leave your thoughts about probably the people that don't give a shit, don't say anything. Leave your thoughts about the no background stream or camera in Discord or whatever. Let me know what you think. I'm probably or most likely going to use this for games unless I find a better solution or not. We'll see. I haven't decided yet, but this was the first stream with me using a software to remove my background. Anyways, see you all tomorrow, team. Peace. Goodbye. And same for YouTube. I will say to you goodbye to you in a second. Goodbye, people. Thank you very much for joining. I'll see you all tomorrow. I really